as we get down live to the action with Rory McIlroy. He's second at 18.
Big drive from Rory on 18. Just a short wedge flick. Two iconic holes to finish this golf course. And finds another target. He'll have that to go 4 under on his first 9.
Straight up the hill. Got a nice little read, did Rory McIlroy, off Ryan Fox's chip. So a good opportunity right here to make inroads into this leaderboard. I can feel someone's going to shoot 8 under out here today. I'd be surprised if someone doesn't. He loves greens like this. He's won the Tour Champs, 2 or 3 times. Loves playing in Florida. Big winner on Bermuda greens. Out with the big one, trying to just chew on this thing. 320 yards to carry the bunkers down the left-hand wing. So very easy with a little bit of help in the air and a slightly elevated tee to run through the fairway. So height required, and it's a little bit of check on this driver.
And it is that new driver that he used as part of the world at the end of last season. He seems pretty happy with it. And if your bad one is still finding the fairway, happy days.
No wind out here. He loves that, so he can fly it nice and high with the wedges, as he loves to do. High right shoulder, which means a little right, maybe.
Yeah, I think he was trying to draw that, wasn't he? Maybe that 54 degree possibly couldn't get there. Didn't draw it.
Just slightly came out of it, yep.
No, it's right to left, Ali. It's a little bit of a wide with a wedge, but isn't disastrous. It's out of his right. Grain out of his right. It's one of those from this kind of range, which is about 25 feet, that he'll look at and like. He'll like what he sees. So a decent chance.
Hello.
And he takes it on his own. -5 now, McIlroy.
Yeah, these are good birdies to make. He unscrews the driver, he leaves the wedges to the right, hit to about 25 feet, which was pretty mediocre for him, and makes a big putt on the first McIlroy.
Yeah, in his mind, I'm not sure he's hit a good shot on that hole, but it doesn't matter when you hole from 25 feet.
Don't want to go left, wet stuff and thick-ish rough. But if you do find the fairway with the flag over there on the left-hand side, a little bit of hurt in the air, only about 3 or 4 yards of it, it's a birdie hole. Find the short stuff and you can make a 3, no problem. Scoring's going to be seriously low this week.
Three-quarter 5 wood.
With a divot, Ken.
That's a beautiful shot. Just 75%, lovely, delightfully played.
Just a wedge for Rory McIlroy. Left one 25 feet right on the last. He'll sort that out. This will be a lot better than that. On a wonderful line.
Yeah, delightful, nice lazy rhythm. Just laid the club on the back of the ball. Another birdie chance. Cross grain, little down grain as well. Launching far enough to the right, but once you start reading these greens well and getting a bit of confidence, you can hole a lot of putts.
Certainly giving himself a lot of looks out there today.
And on third, short par 4, drove it just short of the green. Playing a long release, pet shot to here, makes another one there.
The ball is well above his feet. He's got himself a little 5 wood, so he's trying to trowel this out. And as I said, it's the same situation for Rory McIlroy. Miss it left to open up the angle. You don't want to miss it right. Aiming well right to sling it from right to left. Sometimes grass between club face and the ball, and it shoots straight right on you. This is knuckled.
I tell you what, it's perfect now.
Great shot.
Yeah, that knuckleball just pitched into the heavy rough and actually killed it just to finish just about a hole high.
What about a chip in, Rory? The lie's perfect.
Go.
Just got a little high on the club face. It's all right, but just a little high to deaden, soften the blow.
Did well to get there. Just sounded a little bit, you know, grass before ball.
But where he lives in Florida, down there in West Palm Beach, this is what he plays on all the time, so he's very much at home with this type of grass. Feeling it today with the putter is Rory McIlroy.
Oh, just sweet, sweet. Smooth as a driven snow. He moves 7 under par, blemish-free round, and leads by 1.
One thing that's awkward is to set all the way back, so you don't want to get too aggressive. You want to leave it just shy of it.
Just see the flag, the wind freshening a bit, just cut the ball into it. It's expecting the breeze to help it a fraction more, but quality strike.
Not a ripple, Ken, on the creek. Right to left for Rory McIlroy as I am commentating from the man-made tee on the 6th. Out in the creek. Right to left, downhill now. Oh. Probably one of the most expensive tees that has ever been made on the 6th. Heavens knows how many dib-dabs that cost.
I think there was lots of zeros on it.
And also a lot of golf balls that were final water after people playing from it.
A little bit of luck, same sort of club, so probably be a 3-iron, that's all you need, a 3-iron and a wedge or a 9-iron. It's a hole you jockey for position.
Fairway sort of slopes right to left, so maybe just holding one against the slope. Just like that.
.166, so down breeze, that will equate to a 9-iron. Can you get it all the way back, Rory McIlroy, to this flag? Just leaving it under, pretty smart shot. He's been working hard on his game in Florida. He's told me it's been raining a lot, but he's been out there digging divots. Yeah, it was just one of those sort of crab walked up the hill.
Yeah, I'm very surprised there, Ryder. I thought I would have to move a little bit left from what we've seen early in the coverage. But it's a par for Rory.
If you carve it a little, you'll run out of fairway on the right-hand side. So he'll need to be so precise. He's feeling it today. So very confident. That was just straight out of the screws.
That looks like a long way down there on 7 for McIlroy.
Huge drive, McIlroy. Looking at this is where his great golf comes into play.
Just a smooth wedge.
Hop, skip and a jump, a beauty.
Just totally changes the complexion of the hardest hole on the golf course when you can do that.
That's what he's done.
Wobble right. Again, Radar, you're on the money.
You've got to be thinking it's a 5-iron, but you know what? I think he might muscle a 6 and release it somewhat up the green. That would be the percentage play.
It is quite a firm green. We have seen a number of balls bounce like that. Golf shot. He is playing well, isn't he? He's missed a couple of putts as well for that 8 under.
Only just, not much in this one.
No.
It's bizarre. He started that left edge, as you said, Radar, and it moved left.
It's the grain. The grain's all over the shop out here. It's like a patchwork quilt that your nanny used to put over you, over the top of you.
That's if you could afford nannies.
Oh, driver, this is not much of a target. Trying to take the sand up the right out of play. You drivers are going to make the carry.
Yeah, it needs to be a big one.
better off to be in the bunker, Ken, than in the rough.
He's just stayed in the rough, I think, Radar.
Yeah, if you're in those bunkers down the right, you have a chance. Just right of it, 25 feet right of it would be very good.
Yeah,
Doesn't want the heel to dig in and flip it.
He's looking right.
No, this is just bang on it. I mean, wow,
dear,
what a shot.
Dear, dear, dear. Straight at it.
Is he going to run back, Anthony?
Full of confidence.
Oh, yeah, he plays well at the start of the year, obviously winning the Dubai Desert Classic. What has he won that 3 times? The DP World over there on the earth, he's won that.
Just a little touchy-feely, this one.
.62. What an opening score for Rory McIlroy in 2024. One shy of equaling the course record here at the Dubai Creek course.
Rory, it looks like there's no such thing as rust. You've taken a little bit of time out, but a great opening round of 9 under. How was it out there?
Yeah, I didn't expect that. It didn't feel quite as good as that the first couple of days when I was here and hitting balls and playing the course. But it was nice to get a card in the hand again and sort of feel the competitive juices flowing. And it was a really comfortable grip. I really liked playing with Ryan, and the 2 arms we had, Abdullah and Greg, I know very, very well. So it was a really comfortable sort of pairing and round of golf out there. So yeah, surprised myself a little bit, but hopefully more of the same over the next few days.
Speaking of which, it was a great day for the team in the office, wasn't it? Abdullah up there as well, and yourself. Does that atmosphere help you feel a little bit more relaxed, and does it allow you to swing your swing? Yeah,
I think a little bit. These pro-ams I either play with my dad or this week I'm playing with the tournament host, so there's maybe like added pressure there as well to go out and perform. But no, it is. It's a very it's an easy way to sort of get back into things, and this is a nice week to do some extra practice and put some work in, so that I feel a bit more ready, not just for next week, which is obviously a bigger event, but also going into the bulk of the season.
And what did you make of the test out there? Obviously there hasn't been an awful lot of tournament golf played here at Dubai Creek.
Yeah, so I think when the wind gets up, it can get a little bit tricky when the wind starts coming off the water. We played the first 12 or 13 holes basically without any wind, and then there was a little wind coming in. But I think around the creek, you just have to miss it in the right spots. There's some water here and there, and I think I did a good job today of like managing my misses and missing it on the right side. And then when I did hit good shots, I was able to take advantage of them. Did you manage to get that autograph off Roy Keane? Yeah, I'm sure if I asked him again, he would oblige. But we had a good laugh about it, and it was I had a good time with the boys. Great stuff.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.